Hi everyone. Today, me and my group, IT Savage, will be presenting about information technology literacy. And here are my group members. Have you ever wondered what it's like to travel to a foreign country without any form of communication? You'd feel pretty lost, right? That is what life is without IT literacy. You'd feel completely lost. So, what does IT literacy mean? IT refers to the use of computers and electronic devices to store, process, and share information. Literacy, on the other hand, is the ability to understand and apply knowledge in a particular area. Combine those two, IT literacy means having the skills and confidence to use technology effectively. Okay, real talk. Only 3 out of 10 feel confident, 1 in 8 are totally lost, whether they can spot fake news or AI-generated content online. So yeah, IT literacy is not just helpful, it's survival mode. So, what are the ways to improve IT literacy? First, you can enroll in structured courses like any of these. Second, you can join hands-on workshops like the one I've shown. Third, you can explore beyond your comfort zone by using any of this application. And lastly, you can dive into YouTube channels related to IT literacy to learn more. So remember, IT literacy is like a passport. With it, you're unstoppable. Without it, you're completely lost.
Have you ever wondered how IT literacy can bridge the gap between knowledge and real-world solution? Maybe you have read about a new technology but don't know how to use it. And yes, someone actually can explore how these skills translate into tangible action too. Firstly, you are checking your email and you receive a message asking you to click a link to verify your account information due to suspicious activity. You are worried about your account, but something about the email don't feel off. This is a classic example of a phishing attempt. So what do? You need to act fast. Change your password immediately, notify the relevant parties like your bank, and finally report the email as a phishing attempt to your email provider. Here is another common challenge. Your computer hard device is running out of space. On top of that, you are worried about losing all your important photos, documents, and videos if your laptop crashes or is stolen. So the solution is use a cloud storage service like Google Drive, Dropbox, or Microsoft OneDrive. You can even install their desktop app, which automatically sync designated folders on your computer to the cloud. Let's look at an example that shows how combining different tools can help us achieve our goals. Imagine you want to organize a free community workshop on gardening. What you could use? On the left, you can see Canva. You can use Canva to design an eye-catching digital flyer, and once it's done, you can download it in the correct dimension to post on Instagram and Facebook. On the right, we have Google Form. You can create a registration form to collect attendees' name, email addresses, and any dietary restriction. On the other hand, as a freelance graphic designer looking for new clients, you need a professionally online portfolio to showcase your best work. So, you can use LinkedIn and WordPro.com. LinkedIn lets you showcase projects, images, and work samples in your profile, while WordPro.com lets you to create your website and customize it with your personal branding.
Hi, so now I will be continuing with my part of the disadvantages of IT literacy and how do we practice IT literacy ethically. First, let's look at the disadvantages and starting with health risk. Did you know that prolonged usage of technology leads to eye strain, anxiety, insomnia, migraines, and also cardiovascular problems? Moreover, we also face job displacement. Now, most of the countries have adopted machineries and also autonomous transportation, and this has sadly reduces the employability rate in the society. Not to mention that there are more industries such as medical and also customer services that had been replaced with AI recently. Last but not least, we also face environmental threats where all of the thrown and abandoned gadgets have reactive lead cables, lithium-ion batteries, and also mercuries in their LCD screens. Moving on, so now we are going to shift to our next focus. So let's discuss the ways to actually practice IT literacy ethically. First, we need to ensure cybersecurity. By this, we are responsible to make sure that our personal information, house addresses, and also banking details is not exposed publicly online. Last but not least, we have to promote inclusivity. This means that we should avoid racist jokes, stereotypes, and agendas, and make sure that we treat all people online fairly and respectively, regardless of their races, skin colors, and also abilities. That's all from us. Thank you so much.